Mereoleona fans rejoice because the queen is here. Up Whitey Nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89. Today's anime Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Black Clover episode 71 titled The Uncrowned Undefeated Lioness. And I'm so excited because Mereoleona is like one of my favorite characters in this series. I would say top 10 at least. I've been waiting for her. So where we're starting off this week adaptation-wise is with chapter 108's adaptation of the manga, and this is after the recap and the opening song, so let's get to this. Oh my god, Mereoleona's voice. Love, love, love. She sounds exactly how I pictured her in my head when I do my live reaction for the chapter, and oh god, it's just, you know what, I gotta say this, at the 2-minute 50-second mark, for the love of God, Studio Period, learn how to animate fire. Jesus Christ, it's killing me. And also in this frame, I don't know if it's just me, but Mereoleona looks a lot whiter, and that's not good. And also, I'm liking this at the 3-minute, like 6-7 second mark, where we see like Fujilion and Leo when Asta says that scary lady is Captain Fujilion and Leo's big sister. Yeah, I'm glad that was there. But I don't understand why we had this word change. I don't understand why we didn't have the let me see what it was here. And the anime, Asta asks what's, and also Mereoleona says like a little bit prior about Vegas, and in the manga it's Witless, and I'm like, why didn't you just have Witless there? Like, I don't get it, but whatever. I'm just gonna roll with it. And Yuno says, like, right after that, she means foolish. I'm like, wait, I'm hoping that's just Crunchyroll censoring the subs and not the actual translation, because I like the dumb, but whatever. I wish it was witless and dumb, but anyway, let's keep going here. I kind of wish that, this is when Mereoleona's doing her speech about, like, and this is like around the 3-minute, 16 minute mark to like 3-minute 20-second mark. I kind of wish like we did a little bit more with the camera angles, especially like, especially compared to the manga where we see the extreme close-up of Mereoleona's mouth. I do like that we're playing with the angles here. Don't get me wrong, we're still playing with camera angles, but I like really wish we did a little bit more with it. I don't know if that's just me being like really stingy and nitpicky, but personally, to me, it would have been a lot more effective. Like when Mereoleona says at the 3-minute 24-second mark in particular, that fool isn't fit to be captain, I really wish we would have had the extreme close-up of her mouth. I love this frame, and this frame is great, and you know, don't get me wrong, we should have it in this scene, period, but just right here when she says that fool isn't fit to be captain, we should have had like an extreme close-up, like in the manga. Okay, I gotta talk about the 3-minute 25-second mark when we see my boy Leo. Yeah, if you look at the manga, there's like tons of lines on his face in particular, and also Leo's supposed to have fangs. What, A, where are the fangs, and B, why does his face look like perfect? I don't understand. Like, I mean, like, perfectly clear. And also the nose is in the wrong direction. It's supposed to be to the left, not to the right. And I do like the background. The background is good, but like, I'm just not believing the anger and the rage in the face. Because if you look at the manga, you fucking see it because of how the shot is and how wide his mouth opens. And yeah, his mouth is opening wide here at the 3-minute 25-second mark. But you don't see the fang, and it's just, I don't know. It's just, it's kind of ruining the effect for me. I'm very curious what you guys think. Before I forget, yes, I did see that shot of Fujilion in bed, and we're not going to see Fujilion again until the elf arc. And oh god, Fujilion is so hype. Like, oh, I swear to God, Studio Period, you better get your shit together when we get to that part of the elf arc when we see Fujilion awaken. And you better fix the fuck out of that salamander animation. Oh, my wording's right now. It's fucking 5:30 in the morning. You're gonna have to excuse me. Seriously, improve the salamander animation, especially for Fujilion. Oh my god, I cannot wait to see some of that shit animated, but oh, I just wish it wasn't Studio Period. I really wish it wasn't them doing this adaptation. animation wise. The writing is fantastic. Oh god, this writing is great. But Jesus Christ, the animation is just killing me on this one. And again, we see at the 3 minute 46 second mark with Leo, like the lines are missing from his face. It's driving me goddamn nuts. It's just, and also I don't know what it is. Maybe oh wait. Maybe, I think that's part of it too. You see how there's like more lines in the nose too, like right above the nose? And also you guys kind of gave him a beakler nose, it looks like, because of how the nose was, drawn. You see that there's like more rigid lines here to show the anger, and because that's how you show anger. Yeah, that's kind of not there, and there's like maybe one or two, and I think that's why I'm not believing the rage that Leo's feeling. It's not the voice actor's fault. The voice actor's doing a damn good job. Like, don't get me wrong. It's the animation's fault. And also, the thing, yeah, I could somewhat see it, but Jesus Christ, the thing, it's not looking good. Okay, this is what you'll see. What I was just talking about with Leo, you see it at the 3 minute 48 second mark. You see, that's the rage. You see the lines between Mereoleona's eyebrows, like that, that anger. That's what's missing from Leo. He doesn't have that, and it's really goddamn annoying. But Mereoleona's face is looking fantastic. Oh my god, they're doing my girl justice in the face. The lines that are around the nose, for the most part, are basically there. I think just the shape looks kind of weird here. Compared to the manga, because in the manga it looks a lot closed. Like here it looks like a bone. It looks weird, but the thing is though, is I believe the anger that's there. And also I think the other problem might be is the eyes, I think, are a little too close together, and I think and that has something to do with how the lines are done at the right here between the eyebrows. It's just driving me goddamn nuts. But, oh god, and this lack of line work in the hair is just killing me. Jesus Christ, give her hair some motion, for Christ's sakes. And we see, yeah, we do see the fang, so you at least you're showing the fang. So now we see the marks on Leo's face after Mereoleona punches him at the 3 minute 57 second mark. But god, those marks should have been there the entire time. What the fuck? Dude, I love Mereoleona's voice actress. Oh my god, she's just amazing. But oh god, you could have done so much with this studio period. Oh, the Sakuga you could have done with this, and like especially like I'm just picturing like what David Productions would have done, especially what we've seen in Captain Tsubasa 2018 with the various animation styles. Oh, we could have done so much. You could have done so much more with this, and you could have done oh, what was the other thing I was thinking of too? The other anime. You could have done like what we're getting in Kaguya-sama, Love is War. You could have done some really cool stuff here, and it's just so disappointing. Also, goddamn, the lack of line work here is just killing me. My god. Because you see what I mean at the 3 minute 59 second 4 minute mark, where like the lack of line work in Mereoleona's hair is really affecting the movement. Because if you look at it in the manga, you see her hair like move in a couple like the back of her hair in particular goes to the it's like a wave, and you don't see that. It's just like straight up, and it's very, very goddamn annoying that it's this way. And also Mereoleona is looking more like a Super Saiyan than my fire goddess right about now. But geez, oh my god, I just noticed this, and I might be wrong, but Mereoleona's boobs got covered. Oh my god, they really got covered. Are you fucking kidding me? Really? Really? We're going this route? Really? I thought we were done with this shit. This is why I read manga and read books, and I don't watch a lot of visual media because of this. God damn it. And also, is it just me, or does Mereoleona's boobs look a lot smaller compared to the manga? I kind of wish we would have had like what we have with the manga with the this is like when Mereoleona is finishing up her speech at like the 4 minute between the 4 minute 24 second mark, where she's saying there's no help for it while my idiot brother's away. I'll put you through the mill personally. Like, I wish we would have had that 3/4 angle with like the eyes shaded out. Oh, it would have looked so cool. And like you could have just had like this cool background with like the fire just rising behind her. Oh my god. And I just thought about this. Studio Period, why didn't you play it with fire in the background? Like, David Productions did that in Captain Tsubasa 2018 recently. And, oh my god, it looks so cool. And it would have been so cool to see, like, especially since, given Mereoleona and Leo and them, they use fire magic. Why not utilize fire in the backgrounds, especially in regards to their passion? It would have worked so well here, and it's just like started from like nothing, like like black with despair, and then just like go with the flames as Mereoleona's talking, have the flames rise. Oh, that would have been so cool, but nope, Studio Period, you fucked it up and didn't do it. That was such a missed opportunity. I don't know if it's just me, but like I'm looking at Mereoleona's face like closer now, especially like at, for example, the 4-minute 33-second mark. Is it just me or is the jawline completely wrong? It looks so weird here. And maybe it's because Mereoleona's like face isn't like in the right position because her nose is like up like this, like kind of like in a her facial position in the manga, it's like in a stuck up way, and it's not here, and maybe that's why it looks wrong. I don't know. I'm really curious what you guys think. Are you goddamn serious? You skipped it? Oh, you could have had the image and still have, and this is like the 4-minute 53-second mark, or 4-minute 52-second mark. You could have had the image of the hot spring and still had the explanation, and it would have been cool to have, like, you would have Asta's face, or like Yuno's face be like, what's a hot spring? And then Asta like explaining it with the image of the hot spring. I don't understand why you skipped that. And this is what it was. What's that? Or no, it was, sorry, my wording is wrong. It was vice versa. Asta was the one that asked what a hot spring is. What's that? And then Yuno says, I read about them in a book. It said that they're natural bodies of hot water warmed by volcanoes, and that soaking in them naked feels good. That should have been here because Asta doesn't know what hot springs are. And like, yes, you had the image, but the way that the anime did this is it really makes it seem like Asta knows what a hot spring is. Well, I'll give you this, Studio Period, at the 4-minute 58-second mark. At least it actually looks like a claw, but god damn it, that is not fire. Because like if you look in the manga, you see Tabata puts way more texture into the claw, and it looks a lot bigger too and more menacing. But oh god, this looks more like aura than fire to me. It's just especially compared to what I'm used to seeing as animated fire. Just saying. So my standards are kind of high when it comes to that. But god, this is just so frustrating. Studio Period, really, you can't animate fire. Seriously, just get someone from like Period Plus over there to do it, because I think they know how to animate fire over at Period Plus. They can't write for shit, hence why I dropped the Morose Mononoke, but like, or sorry, Mononokean season 2, because they can't write for shit. But damn, their animation is good, and it's really annoying that they don't have some of the Period Plus animators here. It would work so much better. So when Leo speaks again at like the 5-minute like 10-second mark, the marks on his face are completely gone. What the fuck? I'm liking this soundtrack here, the 5-minute 21-second mark, and I'm just so disgusted by this. This is not fire. You need to fix this shit, Studio Period. I love that instead of Yudo saying, I'm not supposed to be this type of character, we got the fairy, his fairy is saying it instead. I kind of like that, actually. That was a nice little touch. Okay, I know I know the overall thing of a message that Tabata was trying to get across is here. This is like at the 5-minute 50-second mark, but oh, I wish Leo would have said, she has no, said it like this. Once she catches you, there's no escape. That part was there. She has no interest in war or politics, so she stay out of the public eye. The hidden yet terrifying mage. Like, why can't we get the hidden yet terrifying mage? Like, because Mereoleona is bad as fuck, and it's very frustrating that that wasn't there. You know what? At the 5-minute 55-second mark, Mereoleona actually looks really, really good. I love it. And there's even actually more line work in her hair too. So this is a big improvement, Studio Period. Why don't we have the other captains, like, why are they at the bar and not like surrounding Yami? And this is like at the 6-minute 38-39-second mark. It's really bothering me because Jack, especially for example Jack, is supposed to be up in Yami's face. He's supposed to give him attitude like, You scored dead last every time you made it to the top once. Sorry, let me my wordings right now. You scored dead last every time you made it to the top once. Don't go getting too big for your britches, Yami, you rat. Like, I really would have loved to seen Jack get up in his face like that. And I don't understand why we're getting the shot that, you know, we had in the manga. Like, this is really disappointing. Yes, we're getting a little bit of filler with this, but oh, the captain should have been up in Yami's grill, yo. This is annoying. Yami with the savagery. Oh, Yami with the savagery. Studio Period, you know how to get you. They know me. I swear, Studio Period gets me. They know how to get to me, and that is with Yami savagery in the filler. I don't, you know what? I'm not digging this filler scene right now. They should have, this filler should not have been in there. They should have all been up in Yami's grill. The only thing that I really would have liked that should have been there was the additional savage roast that Yami was doing. I loved that shit. But, like, this other content, it should not have been here because Rill's supposed to be protecting Yami at this part. So it's just like, huh? And this is like at the 8-minute mark. Or like a little bit before the 8-minute mark. I just don't like this extra filler. This is unnecessary. Rill was supposed to be facing the other captains when he said this, but goddamn it, Rill is, oh, I love Rill's voice. He's just so perfect. This is just one thing I don't think Studio Period's ever gonna get right. And again, it has to do with line work. And and it's Rill's hair. Like, oh, why can't you do Rill's hair right? Why can't you animate Rill's hair right? It shouldn't be this hard. I don't get it. Tabata, you need to go over there to Studio Period and knock some sense into these motherfuckers. Or shit, again, get some of the animators from Period Plus that are working on the Mononoke in Season 2 because that shit is a failure. I'm sorry, that anime is a failure. The writing sucks. Just get some of the animators from there, bring them over here, and I guarantee you, shit, the animation would be so much better. They did Jack's walk right. Yes. Oh, thank you for doing Jack's walk right. And I was like at the 8-minute, like 44 second mark. Yes, Cisco Leon's here. Thank God. Oh my God. I would have been pissed if Yami didn't call Mereoleona Cisco Leon. I would have been so pissed about that. Oh my God, I love this. Okay, no, this filler is definitely necessary. That's the explanation of Yami's nickname for Cisco Leon. And I love how I love the 9-minute 16-minute mark, and he says it's like some sort of verb conjugation, and you have Grams Galeon, Daddy Galeon, Mommy Galeon, Bro Galeon, Cisco Leon, Fuji Leon, little Bro Leon. I love there's just the little Cisco Leon. I fucking love this. This is what I call good writing. I love how Asta and Yuno were bouncing at the 9-minute, like 26 second mark. I love how they were bouncing in. It was awesome. And then Yami's face is just amazing. But at the 9-minute 27 second mark, but goddamn, that nose. Oh, that nose is ugly. Oh, you could have still had the same like facial expression going, but goddamn, that nose looks bad. Oh, even at the 9-minute 36 second mark, like the facial expression is perfect, but goddamn, Yami's nose looks just really jacked. Like, what the fuck? This scene is so great. I love it. The comedy music is here. With Mereoleona grabbing everyone. The only thing I wish would be better is the animation of the actual arms / claws themselves. Like, it is just. Oh, it's just so annoying. It needs more detailing. It's killing me, Smalls. I love that you don't mention his character. That was great. Oh, why? Oh, we had to have Noelle's imagination here. Really can. Oh my God. There better be a contrast when we get to the real location. Oh my God. I better see a contrast here, Studio Period, or I will hate life. Yes, the bartender being Julius was a nice little twist at the 11-minute 9 second mark. And I was hoping that was going to be a transition. I actually thought before we saw Julius, I thought that was just going to be a flat-out transition, and that would have been so perfect for a transition. I don't understand why you didn't do that, Studio Period, but whatever. So here we are, and this is at the 11-minute 18 second mark. We're at the real location. Jesus Christ, this lava looks just bad. Hold on a second. I don't think this is the Yolton Volcano Trail. This is not the same Yolton Volcano Trail. No fucking way. Jesus Christ, this looks so bad. Oh my God. you really could see it at like the 11-minute 22-second mark. There's a lot of detailing missing. There's a lot of, like, in the second mountain to the right that's in the foreground, there's supposed to be way more lava flowing down. And fuck, even the volcano in the background, there's supposed to be way more lava. Like, why are you like, I'm gonna say this and I'm insulting my own people by doing this. Why are you doing us on the lava? Jesus, Periot, you're doing us on the lava right now. The facial expressions at the 11-minute 27-second mark. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So the commercial break, we finished chapter 108, and you know what? It explains why we got the filler content, but god damn it, they could have done, like, in the bar scene, the filler could have been so much better. Ugh. But now we're getting to, after the commercial, we're getting into chapter 109's adaptation. Let's get to it. And Mereoleona, you say that there's, like, supposed to be a constant lava flow coming from the volcanoes. Well, we're not seeing that. It looks so fucking badass in the manga. Tabata did some really beautiful, I swear, I love Tabata's art. Tabata's art is just amazing, but god damn it, this is really frustrating. The facial expressions at the 12-minute 12-second mark. Perfect. Oh my god, we got his zoinks. Next thing you know, we're gonna get a Jinkies up in the script. Okay, now this is where I get pissed off when we have filler, because we get content skip like this. You two Golden, that's Yuno, he's my rival. What? That means you're my rival too. Fight me, Yuno, or whatever your name is. Whatever. And then it's supposed to be whatever. But, like, so that's what cool looks like. That shit was great. And this was, like, at the 12, or right at the 13-minute mark, around there. Oh my god, it was great. When Mereoleona kicks them, talking about Leo and Asta at like the 13-minute 4 or 5-second mark, I really like the animation style here. It looks nice. Part of me wants to say it's comic book style, but I know it's not. It is not comic book style animation. It actually looks pretty, it looks pretty close to the panel. I kind of wish the background would have been a little bit different, like to symbolize the rage that Mereoleona is feeling when she's doing this shit. But whatever. I'm fine with what we're getting right now. This is good. Yes, the Mana skins! 13-minute, like 41-second mark of Mana skins! Woohoo! And we see Yami's and Charlotte's, and oh, love it, love it, love it. Oh, the soundtrack right here too is so good. Thank you for actually incorporating more rock. This is what we need in these badass moments. We need this shit. And we better be getting some rock music, and maybe even some metal music when we get to the magic games, especially when we unleash the trap magic. Oh my god, I need it. Oh, those vines look bad at the 14-minute 3-second mark. I don't know what it is with Charlotte's vines, but like, Studio Period just cannot animate them right. It's just very, very frustrating. They don't look like vines. They look more like rope to me. But Yami's looking awesome. But like the running, Charlotte and Yami running looked beautiful. I don't understand why we can't have that like most of the time. Okay, this part was skipped, which was the mana here is unstable, yet they're able to release their magic at a perfectly constant rate. But oh my god, this soundtrack, I'm trying not to headbang because this shit is so fucking badass. But now we're getting to the explanation at the 14-minute 20-second mark. And oh my god, this is beautiful. I love the aura. I love that it's actually bigger here than it is in the manga. I actually don't mind that at all. I think that's really, really nice. And I love the color palette. It's beautiful. And I love the contrast we're getting too. This is great. Oh my god, this is Hibernation Week. I feel like from SpongeBob, I feel that episode, I feel like we're getting some Pantera right now. This feels like this is totally, I should say feels. I said, fuck my brains right now. I meant sounds. This is so Pantera. This totally has got to be like, it's either Pantera or the Japanese version of Pantera. But god, is anyone else feeling like the Hibernation Week has just really kicked in here? Ooh, so those lines I thought were skipped, I gotta take that back. They're not skipped. They were included in the explanation, which is actually pretty smart. See, this is the thing with Black Clover. Again, the strongest point of Black Clover's anime adaptation is its writing. That is a strong point. But god damn, the animation is just, the potential. Oh, it's just killing me. Oh my god, so at the 15-minute 18-second mark, and this is when Yuno is starting to utilize his mana skin. Oh my god, I really love what they did. They had the glowing, and then they went black screen for a second, and then picked it right back up at the 15-minute 19-second mark. That is brilliant. I love it. Oh my god, that 15-minute 22-second frame. Oh my god, that is beautiful. I love that it went back to the badass soundtrack as soon as we went back to Yami, which it should be. Yami should always have a badass soundtrack, let's be real. Jesus, these vines look awful. Oh my god. 16-minute 14-second mark. That's wind? Huh? That does not look like the same cyclone that we see in the manga here. Again, lack of line work is doing this shit. The line was supposed to be was she might not look it, but that lady tyrant is sharp. And then we get the quit darling move. Or is it just instinct? I don't know. Like, why didn't we get the shit mentioned about instinct? That's really annoying me. Oh my god, I'm so glad this dialogue is here. And this is like at the 17-minute 8-second mark. I'm so glad it's here because it's so true. This shows you Noelle's character development, and that we definitely see even more of in the current arc of the manga, which is just, oh my god, what Tabata is doing in the manga right now is just brilliant. Just this animation is just killing me right now. We're gonna see Noelle's mama. Oh my god, I love that. This is like shit that Studio Period does right. I can tell you that much. Oh my god, so it's at the 17-minute 41-minute mark. We see Fudge Leon and Mereoleona with Noelle's mother, and oh, the soundtrack. Oh my god, I think this is the best the soundtrack has been in a really long time, and keep that up. Whoever is the composer over at Studio Period, we need more episodes like this, because the soundtrack is flowing really nicely this week. And god, this piano's hit me in the feels, but oh, this episode, ooh, I am really liking. This is the thing, again, that Studio Period's really good at, is the writing is just great, but god damn the animation. Oh. The 18-minute 2-second mark where we see the other siblings outside. Oh god. It's so cute. The placement of this flashback and the transition and how it flows into the conversation and the message that Mereoleona is trying to, get across to Noelle is just so brilliant. I really love this. I did not expect Studio Period to do that. That was brilliant. Okay, I know this video is long, but goddamn, there's just a lot to talk about this week. Alright, 19-minute 23-second mark. Asta's face is animated completely wrong. Especially the nose in particular looks really bad. It's completely wrong. I think that's what's really throwing off Asta's face for me is his nose. And it's similar to what we saw, or actually what we saw earlier, or I should say at the beginning of the episode when, with Leo and especially in between his eyebrows. But that goddamn, that nose is just, that nose right now at the 19-minute 23-second mark is ugly. Consistency is a huge problem with Studio Period. I love that Mereoleona's cape. Even though Mereoleona's hair isn't getting the movement that it deserves, at least her clothes are, which is really good. I'm not gonna lie, in this scene here, at the 20-minute mark, or a little after the 20-minute mark, her hair's moving too. It looks good. This is what we need more of, but god, not having more line work in that hair would really, really help. Got the black screen for that I'm not backing down. Yes. I actually like that we're getting this extreme close-up of Asta here. I think this is really good at the 20-minute 38-second mark. I like that a lot because it's making this scene a lot more effective and emotional. Also, this soundtrack right now, oh my god, it is so good. I swear, this episode's been had to have one of the best soundtracks we've had for Black Clover in a while. This soundtrack is great. You know what? I really like that we're getting what the Wizard King said to Asta and Yuno here. I think this is so appropriate. Like, stuff like this, where we're, flashing back to, past episodes and whatnot. It's appropriate because of the context of the scene. There's just other times where, filler or unnecessary flashbacks, it feels like it's just dragging it down. But this is not. This is really good. So we are ending at chapter 109's adaptation, and oh my god, the fire there actually looked a lot more like fire, and that was really, really nice. But let me give you my thoughts about the episode as a whole. So writing wise was really, really good, minus the filler scene at the bar. I didn't some of it was just unnecessary with them getting the drinks. I know they were trying to do the comedy shit, but I wish they would have just gotten up in Yami's face like they did in the manga. To me, that would have been a lot better. and then we could have had like a little bit of the comedy here and there, but it wasn't needed. And now I'm thinking about it, it wasn't needed because Will was there to stop him. So, but yeah, that really kind of bugged me. But oh my god, there was some brilliant writing this week. I'm not gonna lie. I really liked. I think the best part for me was when we got that flashback with Mereoleona, Fujilion, and Noelle's mother and the rest of the kid and the siblings. I think that was my favorite part. It's little things like that that add to the lore like this, that make this anime amazing, with the writing anyway. But overall, the writing, and I don't understand why people are saying the Black Clover writing or Black Clover anime is bad when the writing is really, really good. I understand to an extent. It's the main problem. Let's be real. The animation. Let's talk about that. The main thing that I'm having a problem with Black Clover, and I've had this problem with this anime since the beginning, is the art and animation are. Oh, they're extremely underwhelming. I mean, like, don't get me wrong. This animation is better than, like, say, like, episode 15, which was goddamn awful. But I feel like there's some really big missed opportunities we could have had here with the symbolism. And I think it's maybe because I've watched it because of Captain Tsubasa 2018 that, and March comes in like a lion, and to an extent Kaguya-sama Love is War, that I'm feeling this way, because like a lot of the symbolism that we're getting with the backgrounds and the Sakuga animation that we get is just so beautiful, and it's just sad that it's not here, especially since the Studio Period could have really utilized fire in the backgrounds, but then again, Studio Period can't animate fire. But the thing that it just bugs me is that, and I said this earlier, and I've said it like in the past as well, is that with the Moros Mononokean, which is Period Plus, the thing that sucks about that anime is the writing is really, really bad. And I dropped it, like, episode 1. I had to, because they fucked up the lore really, really bad. But the thing was the animation was gorgeous. And I really wish that Studio Period would just take some of those animators over from Period Plus to work on Black Clover. I think if that happened, this anime would look extremely gorgeous and stunning, and it would get and Black Clover would get the adaptation it deserves. The other thing with the animation and problems we've had, lack of line work has been a huge problem. It really affected the facial expressions and the emotion in the characters this week, especially like Leo and Asta in particular. And also like we had the messed up nose with Yami when he was laughing. But yeah, that's my thoughts on the animation. So now let me talk about the soundtrack. The soundtrack this week, oh my god, this soundtrack has got to be, and I said this earlier, this has got to be one of the best soundtracks we've had in a Black Clover episode in a long time. I really loved it was badass. The soundtrack was badass when it wanted to be badass. I felt like it was hibernation week with like the Pantera sounding music, and that's what I wanted to feel like when we got to this part actually. I'm not gonna lie, I think when I did the live reaction for this, I had hibernation week like going on in my head. Mereoleona's voice actress, I got to talk about that too. She's goddamn perfect. I love her voice actress. She sounds amazing. She sounds exactly like how I picture Mereoleona. I love it. And also, the thing that really worked really well this week for this episode, regarding the soundtrack, is it actually flowed with the episode. It was beautiful, and like when it was emotional and got emotional, and I kind of like feel like again with the Sakuga animation we could have gotten a little bit more in the flashback as well. But the thing is, and it's just this anime frustrates me because the writing has so much creativity and innovation going for it, and it's just sad that the animation is not reflecting that. At least in my opinion. The soundtrack wasn't for a while, hasn't been for the majority of this anime, but it did this week. Very curious what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What did you guys think of this episode, writing-wise, like especially with the bar scene where you kind of like, this didn't need to be here. We could have just followed the manga a little bit more. And What'd you guys think of that flashback scene in particular? Very curious what you guys thought about that, especially the manga readers, because we don't really get to get any insight into Noelle's family until like until the current arc of Black Clover. So this is really, really refreshing to see. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. if you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive so I can keep bringing you more Black Clover content. There's a few ways you could do that. You could donate to my PayPal, Patreon, GoFundMe, purchase something off my Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, friend me on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Until next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye!